Hello everyone, this is In-Game Arts with another unboxing and a breakdown, another demo. This is Bloodborne Game of the Year Edition for the PlayStation 4. Now this is a PAL import physical copy. This is due to, sadly, here in the US, we never got a physical copy of Bloodborne Game of the Year Edition. There is also an Asia version. This Asia version is called the Old Hunters Edition, but don't worry, the Asia version and the PAL version of the Game of the Year Edition and the Old Hunters Edition are identical what's on the disc. The only difference between them is that they got a different cover artwork. So it's really up to you which artwork you like the most. If you're concerned though, also, the Asia version does support English, so don't worry about not being able to understand it. Now, the Game of the Year Edition comes with the update version 1.06 on disc, as well as it has the base game's campaign, as well as the DLC expansion on disc as well. So it's just basically a complete physical copy of Bloodborne, which is extremely nice. Sadly though, there was a 183 megabyte update. This update version is 1.09, and it mostly consists of bug fixes, tweaks, and game balancing, your typical normal update. But don't worry, I have played the entire game from the expansion to the base game without this update, so don't feel like you need to get it. So if you're part of the channel for a while and you're probably curious, I've already uncovered and did an unboxing video of Bloodborne. It was actually my original first unboxing video, but due to the fact that I've got a new camera, a new setup, and just that video is really old and it was my first try at it, I felt that it was best to actually go in there and try to make a better unboxing video for this game. Not only is it because it really got started the In-Game Arts channel of doing more unboxing videos for you guys, as well as that Bloodborne is one of my most favorite first-party exclusives on the PlayStation 4. It's even my most favorite Souls-like or Souls game from Software. Bloodborne was just a game that blew me away, and I felt like it was proper for me to go into and make a better unboxing, as well as show you guys a new camera and new style and setup I will be doing in the future for the channel. Hopefully you guys like it, and I would like to hear your thoughts and other ideas and opinions. Now, Bloodborne, to get right into it, it's my most favorite games I can think of for the PS4. I've dumped many hours into it. I've just enjoyed its great gameplay, great reward and challenge in its play. I like its dark, gothic kind of style and 1800s setting, as well as its H.P. Lovecraft story, as well as its gruesome and dark witchcraft kind of style going on with it. It's got like werewolves and dark blood and all these other abominations and setup. It just took everything that would made Dark Souls and so forth and meshed it in a perfect blend. I love the trick weapons. I love the where you attack enemies to gain life if you've been hit, the risk of a reward kind of setup. It was just very well balanced and very well done, and it's just one of those games that every time I come back to and play it, I'm just always just blown away by it, how much fun it is, and how well balanced the enemies and so forth are. And I love Bloodborne so much that when I played Dark Souls 3, it just didn't hit me as hard as like Dark Souls 1 and 2 did. It just didn't live up to Bloodborne for me. I'm not saying I hate Dark Souls 3, but just Bloodborne raised the scale so high for me. And that's why I wanted to come back and do a proper unboxing video and show gameplay, because it's actually been a while since I played it, so it was really fun to go into Bloodborne again. If you're anyone like me, anytime I've played a Souls game, I've always played the weakest class in the game, whether it's Waste of Skin, Barbarian, or Worthless, whatever the case may be. I always play the lowest class, as well as I remove all my equipment and don't use any weapons at the beginning of the game. I only use what I find within the levels in the game. Not buying anything, not be given anything, only what I find from corpses and so forth. I know it makes the game super hard, but it's always the way that I felt like the Souls game should be played. You're nobody, you're a completely waste of existence, and you rise above and take up all these challenges, and you're just, it just feels so rewarding to use what you can only find. It's just a style I've always played it. I wonder if anybody else ever plays it like that. It's just one of my favorite ways to play this game, so to go back into it and do it was a lot of fun and a big challenge again. As I said, Bloodborne has amazing combat, great enemies, a great story, and just the environment. Bloodborne, or the Souls-like games from some software, are one of my most favorite level designs, where it's all entwined so well, where it doesn't need to be a giant open world landscape with a lot of just filler and empty gaps. Everything is intertwined and well made and balanced to make sure it all fits perfectly, with great combat to boot, as well as the eeriness and the story combined to it. It just, there's no game out there like it, and Bloodborne is one of those unique games I'm proud to have on my shelf, and I'm glad to be able to come back to play it on the PS4. It's a game I would very much like to see a sequel at some point, or another game somewhat like it. I'm hoping that maybe like Japan Studios, who helped co-create Bloodborne with From Software, might be working on another Bloodborne. That'd be amazing. I'm well aware that Blue Point might be working on a Demon's Souls like reimagine or remake, but Bloodborne will always be my most favorite. I'm not saying I don't like Demon's Souls or Dark Souls, but Bloodborne just raised a level that can never be matched. With great, like I said, enemies are just so iconic to me, and just the environment just so eerie and dark. It was like playing a Dark Souls survival horror game for me, and that's just amazing. And just the time I've played in this game, all the challenges, it's one of my most memorable times in my gaming, especially when I first got my PS4. It just made me realize that, yep, PS4 is going to be awesome if it's got games like this. So, yes, of course, you should definitely get the PAL version into your collection of your PS4. It's just Bloodborne with the Game of the Year edition, or if you get the Asia version, it's your choice. But I just recommend it highly because it's just so much fun, so much reward and challenge. Of course, it's going to be challenging, so if you're someone who does not like challenging gameplay or punishing gameplay where it's mostly your fault and then when you lose and you have to start all over almost, you're going to get aggravated. So it's, bear in mind if you're someone who gets easily frustrated with challenging games. But if you're like me who likes these kinds of games, and you probably already have this in your collection, so it's kind of a moot point. But I really wanted to come back and do a proper unboxing video and talk about the game and show the game, because just like I said, it's just one of my most favorite games, and it's my original first unboxing video. So I hope you guys like the new camera and setup and style for in-game arts, and I'm hoping we can continue pushing forward in this direction, especially now that PlayStation 5 is on the horizon. I hope to be able to be there day one and cover mini games on the PlayStation 5 and future games that's coming out as well as PS4. Just because the next generation comes out, that doesn't mean there's not going to be games that's still going to be coming out for PS4 and so forth. So, like always, I will try to leave links down in the description for the PAL version, or I'll even try to leave links to the Asian version as well, since they're identical and you can see the cover art for both of them. I recommend either one of them. They're well worth to be part of your collection. If not, buy both. Just to have both on your shelf. That's overkill, but just because I love Bloodborne. So I'll stop talking now. It's just, thank you all for watching, and thank you for all being a part of in-game arts, and the fact that this game and this copy that I just unboxed here is where in-game arts all started. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next unboxing video. Bye bye.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere